Hi, I'm Somrita. I'm a professor and literary translator, and today I shall be reading to you from my translation of Firesongs. This was published in 2019 by B-Books. I will be reading to you from the second chapter of the third volume of Firesongs. After many long days and nights, they reached Sarikol. Zainab had made her mind up by then. She would live the rest of her life on her own terms. She would not succumb to the threats of a beast in human form like Tagai. She would never believe that lying fiend again. Tagai, who had abducted Zainab, was certain that he would be able to woo her with some money. She would probably misbehave for a while, cry for her family and her husband, but eventually everything would fall in place. He wanted to marry her and make her his third wife. Zainab saw a wide, dusty road leading to a village and a herd of cows walking down it. The air smelled sweet. Men of different races and tribes rode on camels and headed to work. Uzbek, Dungan, and Kyrgyz men. Zainab had never seen so many people before. The men greeted Tagai respectfully as they walked past his caravan. They stared at Zainab, struck by her singular, beautiful face. This soon became a point of irritation and insecurity for Tagai. He looked at the men angrily, threatening to swallow them whole if they dared to lurch at the woman by his side. He got off his horse and commanded his followers, "Get her a veil or a burqa." An old basmachi fetched a burqa from his wife. Tagai handed the veil to Zainab and said, "Wear this. We follow the Quran here. It is not proper for a Muslim woman to show her face to men. You should live in the zenana now. It's a part of the house to which women are confined." Zainab threw away the black cloth and hissed, "I shan't wear it. Never." "Wear it, Zainab. Everyone will think of you as a loose woman otherwise. Do not misbehave." "I won't wear the burqa. I am a Kyrgyz woman. Nobody in my family has ever worn a burqa. Not my mother, not my mother's mother, and not my mother's mother's mother. I won't wear it at any cost." Grinding his teeth in anger, Tagai told his accomplices, "Pick up that burqa, give it to me, and bring her inside." The basmachis pulled Zainab down from the horse and dragged her to their leader. They held her hands down as Tagai slipped the dust-covered burqa over her head. She was then taken to a tent where the wives of the other basmachi leaders lived. Tagai was furious. He had never encountered a woman like Zainab before. She was adamant and went about her business with a kind of brazen confidence. She had talked back to him in front of all his men and had dared to disobey him. Inside the women's tent, when Zainab saw the others staring at her, she said frostily, "I am a married woman. Zura, the brave hunter from Pamir, is my husband. Tagai means nothing to me." The women walked out of the tent after a while, unable to convince Zainab to keep her burqa on. Tagai was livid. He entered Zainab's tent screaming, "Will a shameless young girl bring down my reputation?" Tagai hit Zainab with his whip and then shouted, "You are now my slave. Do you get that? No Zura is coming to free you. My men have shot him dead and taken all his gold. He died like a dog. If you keep me happy, you shall get to live as my wife. Or else you will rot here as my slave for the rest of your life." Blood shot to Zainab's pale face. Tagai walked up to her and put his hand on her shoulder. She suddenly saw the dagger hanging from his girdle. She withdrew it from its sheath and in a flash aimed directly for Tagai's heart. That was from Firesongs, written by Dinesh Chandra Chattopadhyay. You will find more information in the description box below.